Hello everybody, welcome back to another one of my videos. Today I'm going to be filming how I found out that I was pregnant and all of that stuff. So I found out the day before my birthday, which was really exciting and was a nice birthday gift. So in the beginning of August, we went to Disney. It was like August 10th through the 17th that we went for a week, just my boyfriend and I. I didn't notice anything then, but for half of the trip I was on my period. That's my dog drinking water. So anyways, I was on my period for a little bit of the trip, but I'm also an early ovulator, so we're kind of thinking it was a Disney baby, but we don't know. So, when I got back, I started noticing every time I got into the car I was sick. And usually I do get motion sickness. Growing up, every time I stepped into the car, like we could just back out of the driveway and I was like, I'm throwing up. Like, it was always really bad. And we traveled a lot, so everyone was like, before any road trip, they're like, make sure she has her bags, she's gonna get sick, all of this stuff. So I noticed that, and I mean, every time I got into the car, that was like my really big thing that I noticed. After a few weeks went by, it was like the beginning of September, and my period was due, I believe, like September 4th or 5th or something like that. And the 4th and the 5th rolled around and like I never got my period. And so there was one night where I was sitting in the bath. This was probably like 2 in the morning. So this was the night of September 7th, I guess morning of September 8th, because it was like 2 a.m. And I'm sitting in the bath and I'm watching all these YouTube videos of these girls like finding out that they're pregnant and, you know, all that cute stuff. And there was this one particular video that I watched, and she said that she was finding out that she was pregnant, but also testing this ovulation pregnancy test theory. And if you're not familiar with that, there's this theory that if you take a ovulation test but you're clearly not ovulating, it can pick up pregnancy. Like, it will be positive if you're pregnant. And I was like, okay. And so anyways, one video led to a next, and I was watching like 5 of these like testing this theory video, and all of them were coming out positive, and these people were like, yeah, like I'm actually pregnant. And I was like, yo, that's pretty dope. So I'm like sitting in the bath and I'm thinking, well, I don't have a pregnancy test, but I happen to have little ovulation strips. So I was like, I'm gonna test it. And so here I am at like 3 in the morning peeing on these little strips. And so I took 2, and they both came up right away, super duper dark. I think you can see that. So like they both came up really dark right away, and I was like, oh my god, I'm pregnant. But I was like, okay, wait a minute, girl, because you don't know. Like, this isn't an actual pregnancy test. And I don't know, like maybe my body was just weird, or it was my hormones. So I got out of the bath. Well, I was already out of the bath at this time. But I like came and laid down in my room. And I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I could not sleep at all that night, but I worked the next morning. In the morning when I woke up, this was September 8th, I ordered pregnancy tests from Target, doing like the curbside pickup or like the drive up or whatever, because I did not feel like getting out of my car, and it wasn't ready until I was done work. So after my shift, I went and picked up these tests, and I got a package of 2, and my best friend called me and she's like, I need to know right now, like, you gotta take these tests, so you better walk into Target and take these tests. And I was like, I don't know, I kind of want to wait, like my boyfriend's still at work, all of this stuff. And then I was like, you know what, I really have to pee and I can't wait any longer, I need to know. And you guys, it came up so freaking fast and so dark right away. Like, oh my god. Yeah, the test came out so dark and positive that it literally, my test line was darker than the control line, so it pulled like all of the color, and I was like, oh my god, like there's no question about that, like sis is pregnant. So I was shook, and then I ended up telling my boyfriend later on that day. He had just gotten off work, and like I had shown him the back of the test, and he was like, I know it, you're pregnant, aren't you? And I was like, and then that was that. But he was pretty excited. He was like in shock, obviously, at first. I was excited and absolutely shook. The first person obviously I told my friend because she was on the phone with me, because she did not let me like have a few minutes to wait before taking the test. She's like, nope, I gotta know now. But then I told my mom because I figured I would just get it out of the way. And I just texted my mom. And that might sound crazy. Some people are probably like, girl, what? But that's honestly how me and my mom communicate better about things. We've never really had like face-to-face deep conversations. So that was just something, that was how I felt more comfortable telling her. And first she's like, haha, you have jokes, and thought that I was joking, and I was like, I'm serious. But yeah, that was pretty much it. And now she's like probably 1,000 times more excited than me, which I was shook, but I'm excited about. So yeah, that was pretty much how I found out. And my birthday was the next day, so that was like a nice little exciting birthday gift. It was definitely crazy, and now I am almost 9 weeks. I'll be 9 weeks tomorrow, and I found out at 4 weeks. So finding out early, I was like, oh, the test is going to be light, all of this stuff. But then I saw like the really dark tests. And I believe it was the next day, it was on my birthday, that I had called my OB, I had made an appointment and everything. But the following day, on September 10th, I had called my doctors, like my regular physician, and I said, hey, like I took these 2 tests, they came out positive, pretty sure that I'm pregnant, missed my period, but like, can we have some confirmation? Like, can you guys do blood work or something like that? Because I was just kind of anxious that it wasn't actually happening. And like, could you imagine going? Because they said, this was, what, September 9th that I had called them. And they said, okay, your appointment will be in November. And so I was like, could you imagine me going all the way until November? And then they're like, you're not pregnant. So I was like, look, I gotta know. And they're like, yeah, that's fine. They did the blood work. At 4 weeks, typically they say your HCG levels should be anywhere between 5 and 450. Well, mine were 5,000. So I was like, I have 10 babies in me. And everyone was like, what the heck? Are you having like a litter of puppies or something? Because why the heck are they so high? So I was like, I swear I know when I had my period next. Like, I'm only 4 weeks. And I was like, oh my God, there's gotta be 2 or 3 in there. So for the longest, we had this theory that there were 2 babies, and everyone kept referring to the baby as babies. Oh, you need this for the babies. Or like I would say to my boyfriend, like, the babies do not like this food or something like that. But this past week we did have our first sonogram. And they said, I'm pretty sure it's 1 baby. So looks like it's just 1, which is nice because I wasn't too stoked about buying 2 car seats and 4 bases for the car. And I just recently got a new car, so I was like, I'm gonna have to get like an SUV or something. And I just bought this car. Like, I still have the temporary plates on it. But yeah. So that was basically the story of everything. I plan on doing weekly updates. I've been super sick. I literally just filmed like another video, and here I am filming another one because I'm like, hey, I have the time, I'm gonna knock these videos out. But I've been so sick. I really want to do like appointment videos and updates on my pregnancy and stuff like this because I'm so excited for this journey. It was definitely a surprise. I was living my best life, working full-time, going to school full-time, and boom, life caught me by surprise. But what can I say? I am very excited and blessed to be going through this, and I can't wait to be able to film this journey. And in like 6.5, 7 months, we'll be having our little baby here. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, you can leave them down in the comments below. I'll try and get to them. I have no idea where this YouTube channel is going, but I'm so excited to just start it and begin it and do all that stuff. Yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and follow along with me as I do more videos and venture into this babyhood and YouTube journey. Thank you. Bye.